KO is the latest addition to the roster of agents that Valorant has to offer, and the moment I saw his kit and used it, I already knew that he was going to break the meta. In today's video, we'll be talking about just why KO's kit is so overloaded, what factors make him such a game-breaking agent, and what you can do in order to maximize your capabilities on him and how to counter him. Quick reminder to like and sub if you enjoy the video. As a preface to understanding what KO can bring to the table, let's have a quick glance at his kit. Starting with his Fragment, it's probably the least threatening ability he has in the kit, but we'll still go over what it can do. It allows KO to essentially equip a molly that spreads its damage into 4 ticks, which lessens its damage towards the edge of the molly. In practice, it's probably one of the weaker mollies in the game since you can maneuver around it pretty easily, but the rest of KO's kit can easily make up for this. Moving on to Flash Drive, and this is where things start to get interesting. The ability allows KO to equip a flashbang, and if you're familiar with CSGO, you'll be right at home. It's as normal of a flash as possible that explodes after a set duration. If you left click the flash, it cooks in 1.6 seconds, but if you right click it, it will explode after just 1 second flat. This makes it by far the best and most flexible flash in the game, having a really high percentage chance of flashing enemies and finding many unique ways to get flashes off. The right click especially is an excellent tool as a pop flash, giving the enemy team really no time to react, back up, or look away before the flash explodes, and this is what makes KO's flash so much more potent than the other ones. Other flashes in the game usually have some sort of drawback or limitation to them that prevents them from being super effective because CSGO had this issue with its own flashes. But with KO's flashes, it's basically the exact same concept, so this makes it pretty good. Moving on to Zero Point, which is another super oppressive ability within KO's kit. Basically, it shoots a knife within the target area, with an insane range by the way, and from there identifies and suppresses all enemies within the area of effect of the knife. The suppress mechanic is something that both Zero Point and KO's ultimate utilize and make it really annoying for opponents because it acts as a silence on their abilities. The sheer area of effect on it is also insane for revealing enemy pushes, usually being able to completely discourage enemies from pushing in. Its AoE is big enough that it can go through multiple walls at times too, so KO can cast it from the safety of his own side of the map. Lastly, we move on to Null Command, which is his ultimate. Mimicking the behavior of a Phoenix ultimate on steroids, KO empowers himself with increased fire rate and radiates energy from his body that suppresses enemies for a short period of time. If KO runs out of HP in this time, he essentially gets downed as if it were a battle royale game and a teammate can pick him up, bringing him back up to continue the fight. When used optimally, this is probably one of the most effective and most oppressive entry tools in the game, while still somehow considering KO a sentinel agent. It's so insane that he's able to create so much space and command such respect in his ultimate, and getting an effective ultimate off can absolutely swing the pacing of rounds and potentially even the game at times. So rounding off the overall look of his kit, I would consider KO's overall set of abilities to be pretty broken. He's got the best flash in the game, an insane information gathering tool in his knife, and an ultimate that can absolutely change the fate of a round in an instant. He can apply pressure and be flexible in almost any situation, and is self-sufficient in that he can entry for himself and get himself out of sticky situations pretty easily. He simultaneously gets the benefits of information and CC from his sentinel nature, while also being able to act like a duelist and frag out for himself when he needs to do it. Let's now talk about how certain aspects of the kit that we explained now create this huge advantage for him, and how this might actually have bad implications on professional levels of play as well. Based on what we see right now, KO's kit presents something that's generally really well-rounded and can be drafted into almost any comp and into most situations. With his only real issue being that he lacks a smoke, KO fits the needs of most comps, providing information gathering, flashes for strong entries, and strong CC in his silence in order to both enhance his offensive and defensive capabilities. This by default makes him an excellent choice into many solo queue compositions, as long as someone else on your team is there to round you out with a smoke. A lot of his abilities create the sense that there's little counterplay you can do against KO, with a flash that can be guaranteed when played correctly, and a reveal that gives his team the right information at the right time. Of course, if you still manage to go around this and win a gunfight, you can still be able to create space around the map, but as it stands, it forces you to essentially have to play the game on hard mode. I can also see this power extending into the likes of coordinated team play, especially as something as mild as being able to clear an angle of the enemy's location or being able to get a solid pop flash onto a site could mean the difference between losing a round and completely stomping it. His ultimate can have strong synergies and coordinated play as well, similar to how Phoenix provides an incredible amount of presence when he does his job correctly. Although he needs some more time before he completely gels into the meta, I certainly think that KO has some incredible potential as a broken agent in the future and is someone to definitely watch out for. As always, hope this video helped you out, and I will see you in the next one. Stay fresh.